They say a shadow never leaves its owner. It follows quietly, faithfully until the light is gone. This is the story of Chioma, whom when her shadow let go of her feet and walked away, something inside her had already begun to disappear. It happened at twilight, that uncertain hour when the sun hesitates and the streets begin to lie. She was walking home from the market, the smell of roasted corn, maize clinging to her clothes, when she noticed something strange. Her shadow was late. She stopped, but it didn't stop. Instead, it stretched, peeled itself off the ground like wet paper, then turned towards her. She laughed nervously. "This isn't funny," she whispered. But the shadows don't laugh. It walked away, and that was when the streets changed. The road she had walked all her life twisted like a snake. Houses leaned closer. Streets flickered, afraid of her standing alone. She ran, but in that world, running only tightened the maze. At the corner where the church used to be, she met Mama Nandi, the woman who sold candles for people who had run out of hope. Nandi looked at her feet and sighed. "You let it go too long," she said. "Let what go?" she asked curiously. The woman asked, her voice trembling. "Your shadow," Mama Nandi replied. "It carried what you refused to face." The woman followed it through alleys and smelled like memory. Past people who looked like her, but weren't. Past versions of herself she had abandoned. And suddenly, understanding came. The shadow was carrying her unsaid anger, her postponed dreams, the love she pretended didn't hurt, the courage she kept promising herself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Under a broken street lamp, the shadow finally stopped. It turned and bowed, a farewell. That was the moment she learned what nobody teaches. Sometimes, my lovelies, a shadow lives not to destroy you, but to show you who you've been avoiding. And when the light returned, she was no longer afraid of standing alone because she had finally learned how to cast her own. Sometimes, you don't lose yourself suddenly. You lose yourself slowly. Even your shadow gets tired of waiting. This story, my lovelies, is for anyone feeling lost, stuck, or emotionally exhausted. Your shadow living is not punishment, it is a message. If this story found you, kindly like, share, and subscribe, because the next one might be the message you have actually been waiting for. See you soon.